its most drastic measures so far to prove to Kenyans that retailers have been cheating them out of their hard-earned money. KRA carried out a sting operation in several supermarkets and retail outlets in Nairobi, only to find that some were charging VAT on products meant to be free of any taxes. KTN's Adelaide Changole has spent the day shadowing the KRA officers and now brings us this story.
It was a busy day for KRA as it rounded up traders found to be levying VAT on exempted items following a directive issued by the head of state on Monday. From Kids Den on Biashara Street to Tuskys in Nakumatt, the retailers were faulted for increasing prices of goods that were not on the VAT radar and making life difficult for the mwananchi. The proprietor of Kids Den has become the first victim of the KRA sting operation, seeking to find traders who are taking advantage of the VAT Act to exploit Kenyans. The shop, which specializes in baby clothes and foods, was found to be charging 16% VAT on Cerelac, which is tax exempt, and thereby increasing the cost of the infant food. The proprietor of the shop argued that he had levied the tax by mistake and it was not an attempt to exploit customers.
The first team purchased Cerelac, I think, and they were charged VAT. And according to the law, it is exempt. Another team went in and they purchased a similar item and the VAT was not charged. That means the taxpayer knew what he was doing.
Up next was Tuskys supermarket, found to be imposing VAT on sanitary towels. To add to the retailers' woes was some teller machines were exempting the sanitary towels while others charged a tax on the same. The branch manager tried to explain away the issue, saying it was brought about by the software used on the machines.
There are some things which are not giving the VAT,
yes,
and others are giving the VAT. It is simply there's a problem, which is supposed to be sorted by IT guys.
Ibrahim supermarket was not spared either, after the KRA officers found that the outlet levied VAT on both sanitary towels and Panadol medication. Drama unfolded when one employee attempted to resist arrest. The big catch of the day was Nakumatt supermarket, which could be charged with fraud. KRA alleges that the supermarket was zero-rating goods meant to be tax exempt. The move would allow the retail giant to apply for a refund from the government for products meant to be free of any taxes. The officer said the taxman would now request a forensic audit on the supermarket to establish whether the supermarket had used the premise to get a refund from the state before proceeding to charge the retail giant.
They have tried to exempt an item, to zero-rate an item which is not, to zero-rate an item which is exempted. The taxpayer gets a benefit of claiming input tax, which otherwise would not have been claimed if the item was treated as exempt as provided for by the law.
The sting operation will spread out to all parts of the country from next week.
It's an exercise that will start today and it's going to continue until we are satisfied that Kenyans are aware and the traders are also aware that we are observing them, we are out there making sure that they don't exploit those to whom they sell things.
The attempt to make 500 shillings through overpricing under the guise of VAT could end up costing you 500,000 shillings or more.
Those arrested were taken to KRA headquarters, where the taxman would officially lodge a complaint against them, bond them awaiting trial slated for either tomorrow or Monday. KRA is now warning these traders that they risk a 3-year jail term, a 1 million shilling fine, or both if they are found to be charging VAT illegally. Adelaide Changole, KTN Prime.